Hello everyone. This video belongs to the canon on this channel. There's a playlist for the canon videos, check it out if you want to. 1 year ago today, my first ever Boku no Hero Academia texting video came out. Even though it never got as many views as other videos of mine, it was a very big step in the direction of what with time became the channel you all see now. Thank you all for your continuous support this past year. It wouldn't have been possible without you all. I hope you like it. Remember to comment, like and subscribe if you do. Enjoy the video guys. One would have thought it had been a grand event sort of thing. A giant field with fireworks as he got down on one knee. Tears' heads nodded enthusiastically and rings were placed on fingers. But actually, it had been the most casual thing. It was a Friday morning. As usual, Deku had gotten up later than Bakugou. Groggily, Deku went to sit at the breakfast table as he yawned. Bakugou was making breakfast behind him. Morning yawns. Morning. Did you sleep well? Yeah. You? I could have received less kicks. Teaseful smirk cause Bakugou moved all night. You could also receive less breakfast. I slept so well last night, no incessant kicks whatsoever. Amused smiling face that doesn't mind the kicks at all but really enjoys teasing him. Thought so. Bakugou starts setting some small dishes all over the table in front of Deku on both sides. Want some help with that? Nah, I got it. Bakugou sets one more dish in front of Deku and sits in his seat across from him. However, the dish he just put in front of Deku doesn't have food. It has a little black box. What's this? Kachan. Open it. Okay. Bakugou sits causally and looks at Deku as he opens the box. Inside, there is a silver ring with no diamond, just the silver band with something written on the inside. There is no accurate emoji lol. Deku looks at Bakugou. Marry me. Is that an order? No. Please marry me. Still sounds like an order but with a please smiling face that is trying not to grin because he is really enjoying this. Silence as he starts to get a bit annoyed. Will you? Annoyed faces that know he is teasing him. Will I what? Supper amused sweet smiling faces that want him to say the whole thing. Will you please beeping marry me? Yes. Yes I will extremely happy grinning faces galore. Good. I love you super laughing faces cause of that good and how he said it. Love you too. I'm really happy about you asking. I had actually been waiting for a while now grinning face that finally got proposed to after waiting for more than just months. Well you could have asked too, it's not like I was the one who had to do it, you could have asked me kind of face. No way. I decided that was your job years ago. Years? Face that is trying to tease him cause apparently he'd been thinking about marrying him for years now. Yuck unapologetic face that will not hide his love for him. You're not fun annoyed face cause the teasing failed. You love me. I do. Anyway, why did you ask today of all days? Come on, tell me super expectant smile. Because of last night. Last night? Thinking about what they did last night. Last night we watched a movie. Cooked dinner together, more like I cooked dinner while you watched because you cut your finger as soon as you started helping. As usual. Yes laughing face because even thought the years go by his cooking skills never improve. Attempted to cook dinner together. And then just talked for a bit before going to sleep. So whatever of that could have triggered you asking me to marry you? Thoughtful face. Everything. How? It was an ordinary night. Exactly. And I loved it. And I figured, I wouldn't mind spending the rest of my life like this. So I asked you to marry me. You're happy? Face that is a bit embarrassed at the confession but he will never admit it so he just looks annoyed. Super moved faces. Kachan. I am extremely happy loving faces galore. Well, put it on then. Isn't that your job too? Fine whatever give it here. Bakugou takes the ring and gently places it on Deku's ring finger in his left hand. Sweet smile that is really happy about this. Wait a second. Deku goes to their room for a second and comes back holding something. It is also a little black box. What told you I'd been waiting for a while super grinning face. Deku opens the box, takes out a ring almost identical to the one Bakugou gave him and asks for Bakugou's left hand. Why do you have this? Still doesn't hesitate to give him his left hand. As if I'd let you walk around town without a ring now that we're engaged. People have to know that you're officially committed to me. There it's on your finger now, all done kind of face. Looking at his held up hand with the ring on. I've been committed to you for a really long time, nerd. Well, but now everyone will know you're taken as soon as they see your hand. Isn't this a great way to let everyone know kind of smiling face? So you were waiting with a ring for me to ask you so that you could brand me as your fiancé with it? Yup, grinning face. ... You're really possessive, you know that right? Laughing face because of the lengths he goes to. Yup, nothing new there, I'm fine with it kind of smiling face with thumbs up. Good thing is we thought alike for the style of the ring. We match, look, they're both plain silver bands, they look really good on us. We do. They intertwine hands and Bakugou looks at their things together with a soft smile. So, were you nervous? I'd say no. Face that wants to tease him again. You better eat, you'll be late for work. Looks at the time, oh my all might. Eats super fast and gets up. I love you, bye. Pajamas? Realizes he's still wearing his pajamas and he was about to leave with only his pajamas on. Deku changes at light speed, gives a kiss to Bakugou and dashes out of the apartment. Remember to show off your left hand. Yeah. Slams door shut behind him in his hurry. Bakugou chuckles softly. He looks at his ring with a smile before he sets off to get ready for work himself. And now, let's see some reactions. Deku met up with the DekuSquad for lunch that day. He arrived last. Hi Deku. We saved you a seat. Hi guys, grinning face as he waves with his left hand a lot on purpose. What do you want to order? There's good soba here. Maybe some ramen? Thoughtful face. I think I'll ask for yakisoba. Smiling faces that were totally ignored and are a bit annoyed but are still trying for them to see his hand by waving. This is too big for me face that is concerned about her food and hasn't even looked up from the menu yet. We could share. Eureka grinning face that hasn't looked up at Deku yet either. Should we order the drinks first? I'll have water. Face that is extremely annoyed at how no one noticed by now. Deku bangs his head on the table. Oh my hand slipped. Smiling faces that pretty much shouted the my hand part. Why do you stops as she looks at the hand? So. Faces that are seeing it as well. What are you girls looking at? Oh. Is that yes? Super grinning faces because they have finally noticed. Congratulations. Deku, congratulations faces that are really moved. Congratulations Deku, I'm so happy for you. What are you congratulating him for? Todoroki, don't you see the ring? Faces that are still really emotional about this. You're congratulating him because he got a new ring? It means he's engaged to Bakugou. Very happy faces. Engaged? You're getting engaged just now? Eats some bread from the bread basket. I thought you were already married. What? Whatever gave you that idea? Confused face. You've been living together for over 2 years now. Yes, that was quite unconventional. I told them to get married before they moved in but they wouldn't listen. We were too young, just a little over 20 is too young to get married. Kind of awkward face that is remembering all of Aida's lecturing when they moved in. But not too young to move in together. Face that still won't let it go. Aida, you lost that battle years ago. Let them be. Super laughing faces because he still lectured them about it. Anyway Todoroki, if you thought Kachan and I were already married. Whenever was the wedding? Super laughing faces. I thought it was a small thing and that you didn't invite a lot of people. Shrugs because he never really dwelled on it a lot. Well no. I haven't gotten married to Kachan. Laughing face because Todoroki thought they already did. But I will smirking face while holding his hand up again for everyone to see. I'm so happy for you Deku. Clap clap clap. Me too grinning face. I am too smiling face. Congratulations Deku. Thumbs up. Super happy grinning faces. It wasn't very chaotic for Deku. However for Bakugou. As soon as he got to his agency for work. Oh my gosh, what is that I see in your hand? Super star-eyed faces galore that saw it as soon as his hand went past the door. What are you talking about me Bakugou? Is that an engagement ring? Chill the beat down you. Did I hear engagement? Super smiling faces from a Denki that is rushing to them. Bakugou, you got engaged? Even more smiling faces as Sero approaches them at a high speed. Mina, this is all your fault kind of faces. OMG, we're finally gonna have a BakuDeku wedding. Super hard-eyed shipping faces that have been looking forward to this for a really long time galore. How many people are we going to invite? Should we set a date for July? Or is it too hot? Thoughtful faces that are already considering every single aspect of a wedding that is not her own. Man, you've grown so much. It was just yesterday that you were such a barky teenager. Super emotional crying faces galore, cause you're so mature now compared to back then. Now he's just a barky adult laughing faces. Maybe just barky more laughing faces. You know I'm your boss, right? Smiling faces that want to tease them so more but should be careful in how they do so. I'm thinking night in a tropical island for the theme. Or maybe floral forest? I need to start writing these down. Very excited grinning faces galore. Mina, stop planning my wedding. Yeah, Mina. Don't plan the wedding. Plan the party. Oh yeah. Woo. Party faces. Come on people, get to work. Face that wants to seem stern but has a light smirk on because of how they are. What work? I wanna hear all about the proposal. Were there flowers? Who asked who? Star-eyed faces that want to know everything. It was you, right? Oh, did you get all nervous? Deku plays hard to get. He probably had to get down on both knees and not just one. Super laughing faces as she imagines Bakugou begging Deku. Same laughing faces. Work. Now. Yes, a smiling face that knows they should head to work now. Yes, the same smiling face. Sure thing boss. Grinning face that knows very few boundaries. They leave to work, but Bakugou asks Kirishima to stay behind. What is it? I'm choosing you as my best man for the wedding. Faces that are about to cry. Bro emotional crying as he jump on Bakugou to hug him. Get off me, you crying rock. I won't let you down. You can count on me, I will be the best man ever. Kind of determined emojis. Yeah, whatever. Come on, we got patrol. Yes boss. Super happy grinning faces. That afternoon, Bakugou and Deku got together with their parents to share the big news. So, what did you want to tell us? Smiling face that is a bit nervous at what they might say since they got all of the parents together. Well mom, we have some big news. Where you didn't break up, did you? Katsuki, did you get your butt dumped by Deku? Oh, why would he be the one dumping me? Angry faces because she assumes he'd be dumped instead of him doing the dumping. It just makes sense. Smiling face that is amused by Mitsuki's guess. Annoyed faces galore. What are the news? Deku holds up his left hand. We're getting married. Super grinning faces galore. Izuku. Congratulations, eyes brimming already. To you as well. Katsuki, tears that are really threatening to spill any minute now. Mom, are you going to cry? Full on emotional crying. I'm just so happy for you too. Bakugou looks at his mom. Well, you're gonna say something? Yes. About damn time. Huh? You've been together for years. I didn't teach you to just sit and loiter comfortably. This good man might have gotten tired and run away. I was about to ask him myself if he could please marry you. Mom, what the beep? She means she's happy for you. She'd been waiting for this for a very long time. Smiling face that knows how to interpret for her wife very well by now. Welcome to the family. Izuku, warm welcoming smile. Thank you, Mr. Bakugou. Please, call me Masaru. And call me Mitsuki, of course. Thank you. You can call me Oenko too, Katsuki. We might not be a large family, but welcome. Sweet welcoming smile. Thank you. Now let's talk about the wedding. Faces that are very similar to Mina's planning faces. Smiling faces that don't want to through this at all but must seem polite to his future parents-in-law. Annoyed faces that don't want to go through this and have no intention of hiding it at all. That night they had an engagement celebration party with their ex-classmates and some other guests. Mina asked Deku to tell her everything about the proposal and he complied. What? Bakugou, Katsuki, come over here right now. Super angry faces. What the hell do you want? You asked for his hand in marriage over breakfast? Didn't even get down on one, no? Even more angry faces galore. He said yes. He shouldn't have mad faces because Bakugou thinks that since he said yes he didn't have to do more. Deku. Demand for more. What? Laughing faces because Mina is so angry and he actually liked the way Bakugou proposed to him. Demand for him to propose to you right now in front of everyone again. Is Bakugou gonna propose again? Super smiling faces that wanna see this. Oh, Bakugou proposing? I'd like to see that. I'd like to record that. Has her phone ready. Mina, what have you done? Grinning face that regrets nothing. More and more ex-classmates surrounded them. That's quite the crowd face that is surprised at how many people are surrounding them now. I'm not doing it. Do it for me, pleading puppy-eyed faces. No way, full stop. That isn't moved one bit by her. You know, Kachan, Mina did help us get together. And if she's only asking for this, smiling face. ... You just want the big public proposal, don't you? Face that knows him too well. I mean, it would be nice. Super grinning faces that actually do want it. ... Fine. Really? Surprised face cause he didn't think he'd actually agree. Yeah, whatever. Just this once. Super happy smiling faces galore. He'll do it. Extremely excited faces. Whoa. Go, man. ... Bakugou gets down on one knee and holds Deku's hand. You know I love you. I know, face that knows Bakugou would never do some public thing like this for anyone else but him, and just to make him happy, and loves him a lot. Will you please marry me? There is some silence as the room builds up with expectation. Deku? Shh, I'm thinking about it. Huh? You already said yes this morning. Okay. Sure. I'll marry you. Why not? I might as well. Super sweet teasing smiling faces. ... I love you grinning face that knows Kachan is very annoyed right now. Start running. Yes, Kachan loving faces because he never changes. Deku starts running around the place while laughing as Bakugou chases after him because of his teasefully underwhelming reply, although he is laughing too. All of the others laugh and clap. They'll be very happy together. As they have been up till now. The end? Not even close. We have a wedding to attend. I hope you all liked it, guys. The wedding video is confirmed. Go BakuDeku. See you all in the next one.